Hello everybody. Okay, this is a video about assignment 2. The one you've all been waiting for, I'm sure. It's going to be a little bit complicated. In a few seconds, this handsome face is going to disappear. And an even more handsome face, in different dress, of me 6 months ago is going to show up. And just watch that video and just watch the whole thing before you start sending me angry emails. Because at the end you should see this again, and then I'll talk about what changed between the first semester, which you're going to see now, and this semester. Because there weren't that many changes, so I think I can just let you watch the first semester's video first. Hello everybody, this is your favorite professor. Got a new shirt, see that? We're in the matrix. So, I am looking at assignment 2 for 2017 first semester. Right, so first, there's some multiple choice questions. Now, you've already done multiple choice questions in assignment 1, so you should know how to do this, right? The trick to multiple choice questions is not to look for the right answer, but to cross out the wrong ones. Whatever's left must be true. And if you're left with 2 possibilities, just pick one at random. Never ever leave one out. Okay, now I know that some of you are going to be lazy and you're going to quite openly exchange the answers among yourselves. And you can do that. You can get full marks for this question. And you will have learned absolutely nothing. And you will arrive at the exam knowing nothing. Please, we don't give assignments just because we are nasty people and we like to torture you. We are and we do, but that's not the reason. We give assignments to try to train you for the exam. Right, so if you're going to now go to the WhatsApp or even the Facebook groups, I mean, you do this right in front of me, and give each other the answers, well, you'll get, your, let's see, what is this? 60% of 20%, that's 12%. You get your 12% of your final mark, and then you come to the exam, and there's, another 40%, and you're not trained for it. You don't know what to do. So, it's not a moral issue. It's a training issue. It's a learning issue. Okay, so, giving you my little sermon, let's go. Question 2. In no more than 1 page, discuss the trance dance as the central ritual of Drakensberg's Sun hunter-gatherers. Okay, first of all, please don't get hung up on this no more than 1 page. Some people have bigger handwritings than others. In my case, this is the handwriting that drove 3 generations of teachers into early retirement. Some of you are going to type this out and send us via my Unisa. And, then what is a page? Well, if you send something away for editing or translation, they charge you for 300 words. So 300 words is a page. But that's a guideline, really. If you need a page and a quarter, fine. If you need 3/4 of a page, well, not so fine, but we can live with it. Right. So, The trance dance as the central ritual of Drakensberg Sun hunter-gatherers, right? So that refers back to your study material. However, if you want to use additional material, you're going to find more on the Kalahari hunter-gatherers. It's okay. They were the same people after all. You know, make sure that in your paragraph, in your page, you know, you say that this refers to the Drakensberg. However, I found this other source in which I found all this information about the Kalahari. Just specify it. You know, we're not going to send the academic police to your house for that. Alright. Use your own words. Do not simply rewrite or paste in the study material as it stands in the tutorial letter. And as I said before, come on. Last week I gave you a general video on writing an assignment. Remember? Okay? Give the reference. Then, question 3, no more than one page again, it's a guideline. Discuss the diviner as a central institution of traditional Bantu-speaking farmers. Now there's a section in there, and if you want to learn a little more, get some more material from outside, show us that you can actually read something that's not prescribed, impress us a little, just Google Sangoma. Get more than you could possibly read in a lifetime. Excuse me, my phone is going. Okay, let's see if they'll stop bothering us to finish this conversation. Alright. So let's see. What are the similarities, if any, between the San and Bantu speakers? Concept of the spirit realm is the same or is it different? Right, that question asks you to compare two things. So comparing doesn't mean describe the one and now describe the other. That's not a comparison. You say the San do this and the Bantu speakers do that. And the San do this and Bantu speakers that. Okay, you get the idea. So it's not two big blocks of text, one for the San and one for the Bantu speakers. In every sentence, you compare the two. How did the arrival of European settlers affect the San? Well, that is pretty much described in your material, so just restate it in your own words. Right? I'll give you the short version. It wasn't good. Phone going again. Okay, let's see if we can get it this time. Okay, sorry about that. Based on what you've written above, should we talk of one African religion or of many African religions? Why? So, this is now the big question. You know, a couple of years ago, that would have been the entire assignment. So, you just got it for 10 points. You're lucky. So, this calls for an opinion. Now, obviously, we have an opinion. And if you read between the lines, you'll find what the opinion is of the lecturer who wrote this particular chapter. But you are free to have your own opinion. Now, you can say, yes, I think there's one African religion. Or you can say, no, I think there are many African religions. It's up to you. But then you have to give reasons for. And the reasons that you give must make sense within your answer to 4.1. Right? So if you said that there are a lot of similarities between the San and the Bantu speakers, then it's very likely that you're going to say, I think there's just one African religion. Of course, concept of the spirit realm isn't the only thing about religion. There are many other things, practices and so on. Still, if you said, no, what these two people believe about the spirit realm is so completely different, then you are very likely to say that there are, well, now at least two African religions. Yeah? So this is a bit of a political question. It's something that, the old colonial researchers tended to say there are many African religions, and so as a backlash, the new crowd is saying they were wrong, there's just one African religion. And, it's going to take some time for this to settle down and everybody to just look at the evidence and say, well, personally, if you ask me, I won't say that there's one African religion. On the other hand, there are similarities between groups of African religions, and there are differences. So I won't give an exact number to it, but maybe you can say there are 4 or 5 families of African religions. This whole thing of defining religion by geography doesn't make that much sense to me. Do we talk about French religion versus German religion? Occasionally, but not as a major category in a textbook. So still, that's what we're stuck with now. So give us your opinion. Give your reasons for your opinion. Enjoy yourself with this one. Have a bit of fun. Okay, so that is what I have to say about assignment 2. Read this or listen to this together with the previous one in which I made more general remarks. And the next video we are going to talk more about the study material as we have been doing. Now I have to glue these videos back together. Okay, let me see if I can do that. Oh, hi. Sorry, has me from the past shut up yet? Arrogant little bugger, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, I'm back. This is me. We're back in the present. Okay, so everything I said there about multiple choice and so on, still valid. There's some slight differences in the semester. Nothing you need to worry about, but except question 3. Question 3 is no longer about the role of the diviner, it is about sacrifice. Right, and it must include a discussion of the annual Zulu sacrifice of a bull, and problematization by animal rights activists. Okay, that's a different question, which means you can't find one of last semester's students and just rewrite their assignment question. And, well, that is not too hard. I gave you a video, right? Yeah, I did. It's on Facebook. Go and look it up. And so you can refer to that. Okay, just this once. I'm not going to ask you for a proper reference. You can just say in the video on Facebook, on the module's Facebook page, we saw that, blah, 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 blah. I hope you appreciate it, because It's the last time. Anything else you cite goes into your list of references cited. It's not about bibliography. A bibliography is a complete list of all known works on a topic. A list of references cited is references used and cited in this article. Now, please, people, please. The internet is not a citation. Google, Wikipedia is not a citation. Your reader, me, must be able to take your citation, walk into the library, or go onto the internet and find the exact source you used. That is the point of a list of references cited. So at the utter least, cite your study material. How do you do that? It's a tutorial letter. People get panicked about it. Okay, same as everything else. Who wrote it? Chetty, Glasgow-Johnson, Mason, and Stradle. 4 authors, which you'd all write in the list of reference cited, but in your text it would be Chetty et al. Now, et al. Is Latin for and others. What year? 2017. What's the title? Tutorial Letter 104 for RST1501. That's good enough. If you want to say Religions of the World as well, that's also okay. Where was it published? Pretoria. Or Tshwane if you want to be trendy. And who published it? University of South Africa. Done. Easy. Now, just because it's an unusual source doesn't mean that we now have to be all flustered to cite it. We just answer the same questions like any other source. Okay, so if you want to do a little better than just passing, get onto the internet, find sources of your own, cite them, show how they are relevant. You're students now, you're not in high school anymore. You're supposed to be able to find material by yourself, to figure out which material is important and which isn't. Okay, so if you have further questions in the comments below, please do it on Facebook. I don't check the comments on YouTube that often. Okay, so next time we will be back to our regularly scheduled waffle on the study material. And if I haven't mentioned it already, once you've done assignment 2, you are done with African religions. You've been assessed on it. You won't be assessed on it again. Okay, see you next time.